when is the best time to quit something or leave something or stop doing something? It's a tough one, and it's all very individual. So for example, with me, I've jumped from a lot of things the last 2 years, from working at Travelodge, working at British Airways, to running my own fitness bootcamp, to being a franchisee of a direct mail, and podcast hosting. And now, recently, I cleared all my house out and booked a one-way ticket out of Manchester. But in my 20s, I spent 10 years in cubicles working in the accounts department. So maybe in the last few years, I've been compensating for that. And yeah, you could have two different opinions about it. You could say, I'm jumping from one thing to the next, I'm not sticking anything. Or you could say that I'm courageous, that I'm willing to try different things. So it's very individual. The way I feel is like, I just feel like inside, and yeah, if I feel like I'm not aligned with it, or I'm not curious about it, then I try and find that escape route. But it's very difficult to see for me, before you jump, what the next thing is going to look like. So for example, in the analogy I mentioned about the supermarket queues, there's 3 types of supermarket queues. Person one just sticks at a queue, however long it takes, he's just willing to wait there however long it takes. Person 2, who is jumping from queue to queue, just to try and save a few seconds, who's in a rush. Or person 3, who's he only jumps from a queue once he's sure that queue is going to be the best option for him. So I think I'm between 2 and 3 at the moment, until I find something that really fires my belly. Because as Mr. Seneca says, too many people are just doing things because they started doing it and they're unwilling to change, instead of living their life. So I'd love to know, what is the longest time period you've done something? Please drop in the comments, and any other thoughts would be great. And yeah, speak to you soon.